परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगना ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्ण करुणासिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्ता नमोऽस्तु ते तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे मुखं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुलङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदिनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्यमीश्वरम्। Hare Krishna, Prabhujis, Matajis, thank you very much for giving your time. So, we have discussing this point. What is that? Three modes of material nature, and um, three predominating deities of this mode, three modes, right? Sattva, Rajas, Tama gunas, and three deities. Controllers of these three gunas are the Trinity. Who is that? Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. So in that, Sutta Goswami also mentioned, recommended whom to worship. If you worshipping, whom you worship, what do you get? That is there. Right? So like that, but in this one, what is saying? Yeah, so those who are in the modes of passion and ignorance worship those in the same category. Here, it's nothing wrong to worship devatas or any. But here what we can know is our position. If I am chasing the devatas, if I am chasing the pitrus, that means I am in the mode of passion or ignorance. Somebody may ask, Prabhuji, which mode I am in, which guna I am in? Can you please tell me? Sutta Goswami is telling. You don't have to ask anybody else. I can know myself. Am I worshipping devatas? Yes. Am I worshipping pitris? Yes. You are in the mode of passion and ignorance. It's self-certification. And what for you are worshipping anybody? Yes. Forefathers are there, very good. Devatas are there. What are you worshipping for? He mentioned here. Woman or man, wealth, power, and progeny. These are the purely materialistic things. Wife or husband, we need wealth, power, position, and progeny. Kids. If your worship is exclusively for these things, that means we are in mode of passion and ignorance. And above, Sutta Goswami already mentioned, passion and ignorance are not good. Goodness is good. We have to come to goodness and don't stay there. Go to mood of pure goodness, Shuddha Sattva. So that is the ultimate goal, right? So this is one way of understanding this shloka. Clear certification for us. Where I am, where should I go? For that, what should I do? What he mentioned to come to the mode of sattva guna. What you have to do? Worship Vishnu in the bhakti mode of bhakti. We can worship Vishnu in many ways, right? But out of loving devotional service. In that way, we will become happy, peaceful, satisfied. Very simple. Shastra is never confusing. Especially Bhagavatam is not confusing. Crystal clear. The problem is with us. What is the problem? We don't open the book, we don't read we don't the pages between the lines. Between the lines, what is there? With one pointed focus, if you read, it's very clear. And we are doing that. Right? So, what is that? Three gunas are there, three deities are there, and what we know what we want, we know what we need, what are the needs and what are the wants. That also should be understood. Right? Our wants are our need, not our needs. Right? Need can be a want, but want is not a need. So that is also there. Now, but they are urged by a desire to be materially benefited with the world WWW. So this is the world WWW culture. Wine, wealth, and woman. Right? Yeah. So let's see Prabhupada what he wrote. So there is no need to worship demigods of whatsoever category if one is serious about going back to Godhead. Period. Crystal clear information. If you really want to get out of this place, yes, if you want to be here, we can go to the avatars. No problem, everything is very nice here, Maybe little problems there, here and there. What is wrong? Sometimes it is good to have problems. Why? See, unless you taste the bitter, you don't find the value of sweet. Right? Suppose sometimes if you eat too spicy, and then you put some sugar in your mouth, you feel that, oh, wonderful is sugar. But if you keep on eating sugar, you get bored. So in one way, if you are getting some problems here and there, and if you are coming out of this problem, and then you feel happiness, wow, this is wonderful. So the logic is your problems are making your absence of problem is feeling like a happier. Actually, there is no happiness. To be frank, there is no happiness. Problem is there, absence of problem is there. Isn't it? Minus is there, zero is there. You are in minus and coming to zero, and going to minus, coming to zero. But there is no positive. But this minus, we think that we are happy. Right? The happy is something else. But we think that this is happiness. This is our ignorance or misfortune also. Because we never tasted the happiness. Once you taste the happiness, you will know what is this zero. So, like that, what is Prabhupada saying? There is no need. It's not so easy. Even after hearing, even after being in Krishna consciousness for so long, still if you go to people's house, their altars are filled with multiple devatas, pitris, babas, so many things. That means we are not convinced about the Shastra, and that means we are not convinced about our goal, and we don't, or we are scared of devatas, we are scared of babas, isn't it? The Do you think? See, suppose if I go to a devata out of fear, will he be happy? Any devata, for that matter, right? Of course, that is worst case. The worst form of worship is out of fear, which they don't also like. Right? If our kids are scared of us, do we like that? Which parent will like? My kids are scared of me. If you to know that itself is frightening for me. They should love me, right? They should not scared of me. Similarly, people are scared of devatas. Out of fear, they are going to devatas, which is the ignorant form of worship. It's also worship, but it's very ignorant way. No. Prema pumardo maha. Prema, out of love. That is very important. Everybody likes love. Who doesn't like love, you tell me? In this creation, who doesn't love, who doesn't like love? Including animals. Yesterday I saw a video on that WhatsApp somebody sent. There are three or four leopards are nicely sleeping with one man. On him they are sleeping. I don't know what, he might be a leopard in last life. So these are his friends or, family members, whatever. These leopards are human beings in last life in his family, somehow missed. But that is there, love is there. So that's why prema pumardo mahan. So the point is we have to worship the devatas or even anybody for that matter out of love. Not with fear, not with duty, not with expectation. So Bhagavatam is a personification of love, and Bhagavatam teaches love, right? So here next to in the Bhagavad Gita 7:20-23, it is clearly said that those who are mad after material enjoyment approach the different demigods for temporary benefits, which are meant for men with a poor fund of knowledge. Prabhupada used this polished language called poor fund of knowledge. What is the translation of that? Ignorant. Instead of saying ignorant, Prabhupada so politely says that they have poor fund of knowledge. Poor fund. Rich fund, poor fund. Poor fund. That means they are poor in the knowledge. Poor in knowledge means ignorant. So ignorant people will worship devatas. If I say this outside, people will kill me, including including Hindus only. Because for them, everything is same, everybody is same, you can worship anybody, you can get anything. That is their understanding. All the devatas are same. I am also same. I am also devata. I am also incarnation. All these misconceptions are there. See, Prabhupada is telling these things so boldly, quoting Shastra, showing Shastra. That's why many people don't like Prabhupada, especially the so-called Hindus, the so-called Hindu especially 99% are Mayavadi organizations. They don't like Prabhupada. But Prabhupada is so blunt, so direct, so bold. After Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, Srila Prabhupada is the one who has come out and declared boldly what needs to be done. what is the need of the hour. Yes, if you don't know what is what, yes, you can do. But once knowingly, I read Bhagavad Gita, I read Bhagavatam, I understood everything, but still I am continuing in what I was doing earlier, then you are wasting your time. Nothing wrong, but you are wasting your time. Yes, you should respect everybody. Respect everybody, including the ants. You should respect each and every living entity. What to speak of devatas and pitris and hobgoblins. Should respect. They are also spiritual beings, living entities. But dedicating some time, dedicating some money, some energy in their worship is a waste of time. That's what the message of Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam. Now, we should never desire to increase the depth of material enjoyment. So these are all, each and every sentence of the purport will be slaps on the face of a living entity who is hankering for all these things are going to the avatars. In our life, day to day, what are we trying to do? We are trying to improve, increase our material wealth, material enjoyment. You know what is the benefit of? What is the downside of it? Without our knowledge, we are entangling. I am seeing my granddaughter came just 23 days ago. Just 23 days. I'm so much attached. It's frightening me actually, scaring me actually. What? After all, 23 days of association attaches you so much. What about the 23 years of attachment, association of with different people, of different things, right? I'm attached with my house, with my car, attached with my kids, friends, relatives, place. I want to come back to India. I want to come back. I'm hankering. Attachment. Hey, why? You are in America. Why don't you? No, no, no. My mind wants to go back. I want to go back. That means you're attached. Dangerous. See, unless we consciously meditate on these things, we will be sucked in. That's why the sannyasis, they never be at one place for too long. Shat Goswamis, they would never sleep under same tree for 3 days. Why? 3 days are enough to attach. What to speak of 23 days? Prabhuji, then how are we going to live? Yes, this should be Smaranityam Anityatam. Chanakya Pandit says that. Right? Smaranityam. What is that? Beautiful. Yeah. So in that, what is Smaranityam? Always meditate. Anityam. What is that? This is Anitya. This world is Anitya, means temporary. Nitya means eternal, Anitya means temporary. This world is temporary. These relations are temporary. I'm talking to myself. You have to meditate on this. But once you close this book, again, the dog tail. What is the dog tail? How much ever you straighten it, still again comes back. So dangerous. That's why it's not that there is no solution. There is solution. What is the solution? Krishna is the only solution. Come to Krishna. Pray to Krishna. Krishna, this is bothering me. This is frightening me. This is scaring me. Krishna will give that. Prabhupada says, when I chant, I'll become fearless. Fearless of everything. Fearless of attachment, fearless of problems, fearless of death, fearless of everything. Krishna will take care. Krishna is there to take care of everything. Everything, practically everything. He has been taking care of everything. What to speak of anything else? So that's why our shelter is Krishna. Our shelter is only Krishna. Because he will do at the need of the hour. What needs to happen, he will take care. That's proven throughout history. So that's why we have to come to Krishna. Not that by coming to Krishna we'll become beggars and paupers. No. Krishna knows what is needed for us. He is already providing all our necessities. All our needs are being fulfilled. Isn't it? Including the necessities of devatas also he is fulfilling. We think that, well, if I don't go to this Baba, that devata, then what is going to happen? I'm going to starve. No. Krishna is taking care of everybody. Right? So, next to, yeah. Yeah, we should never desire to increase the depth of material enjoyment. Ehi samsparsha japoga, tukka yono yevate, adhyantavanta kaunteya, nateshu ramate budha. Budha means intelligent. Who is intelligent fellow? Who is not hankering or trying to increase his material enjoyment. Don't try to do some extra effort for material enjoyment. Just whatever comes, take it. It's not that okay, you deny it. No. Whatever comes on its accords, take it. Then, done. But what happens? People are dying, especially if you see in America, I'm always telling this. There are always new things are coming. Every year the new iPhone, new cell phone comes. Are you think that till the last year, this is the best iPhone and it's solving all your problems. Then why you need another one? No, they just change the color, they change the form, everything same inside. So doing the same thing. Same browsing internet, same phone, calling the phone, only a few things. But no, they want. Especially the Apple industry, they never reduce their. Recently, I went to iPhone shop. Uh, so I am also a crazy fellow of technology, right? So I went to Apple shop. Can't imagine. Have you ever seen that in any shop, in front of any shop, there is a line, queue, on a working day? Throughout in America, no other shop has lines, queues to enter into the shop. But this Apple shop has got a queue. There are 30, 40 people are in line to enter into the shop. There is no space. They said, hey, wait. People are waiting since 1 hour. And they already have so many Apple products in their life already. They are coming for the new things. And what is the new thing? The same thing only. That means what? So Maya is so powerful. Maya is engaging nicely. So point I'm making here is new things, new enjoyment, because the world is not giving enjoyment. That means whatever the new thing you are buying today is not also going to give you enjoyment. Next year again you have to be in the queue. So these material things will never give you happiness. That's why, what is that? What Ramante, Buddha, what is that? Eki samsa dukka Adyanta kaunteya Ramante Buddha. Yes. The indulgent fellow will not enjoy, will not give attraction to all these materialistic things. If we are giving means we are not intelligent. Very simple. Talking to myself. I also went there. Well, when you are happy with everything, why did you go there? That means you are not happy. I'm not happy. I'm still looking for happiness. And then the same thing, isn't it? The entire world. Because they don't know what is happiness. Still there. That's why they are searching, and looking for new things. How much ever new it is, it's old only. It is rotten only, smelling very bad. But we don't realize that. That is the misfortune of this world. Right? So we should never desire to increase the depth of material enjoyment. Material enjoyment should be accepted only up to the point of the bare necessity of life and not more or less than that. Right? Self-reservation, self-realization, sense gratification, self-preservation. We discussed this earlier also. Three things are there. Sense gratification. It means materialistic enjoyment. Buy this, buy that, go there, do this, so much. It's called sense gratification. It never satisfies. Sense gratification is like a fire. To subside fire, we need to pour some liquid, right? The big flames are coming. To put out the fire, what we have to do? Some liquid. You have to pour. If that liquid happens to be ghee, will the fire subside? No. It will come more. Fire will come into the air. How much ever, uh, uh, how much, as long as you are pouring the ghee. This sense gratification is like that. Pouring the ghee, thinking that this will subside. But what we have to do? We have to pour the water. No, we are not doing. We are thinking that both are liquids. So what is wrong? And we are pouring the liquid. Ghee. That increases. So that's why sense gratification. Next, self-realization. Self-realization means completely nivritti. Pravritti resha bhutanam nivrittistu mahapala. Nivritti marga, condemn yourself. What kind of a rascal I am? Condemn yourself. For whatever the all nonsensical activities I am doing, I should condemn myself. Right? Self-realization, that is. I am not this body. I am spirit soul. Spirit soul doesn't need all these things. None of the whatever. How much to sustain our body, how much you need? Yesterday I was hearing Prabhupada, somebody was talking. Yeah, where? Yeah, I think that Maharaj. Yeah. So he said that most of all of us, whatever we have earned, whatever we are going to earn, we will not consume all of them. That is true. We are not going to spend everything, whatever we have earned so far. You know what is the danger with that? We will come back because it is there and it is meant for our enjoyment only. And we have to come back and enjoy. So whatever you have earned, it should be disposed of. There should not be anything on your name. Materially, they said you should write will. Everything distributed before you leave. 72% are not writing will. 72% of people are dying without writing the will. You know what is the problem in America? If you don't write to will and die, the property will go to government. They will not give you to your kids. That's in America, writing will is mandatory in the sense if you want to. Still people, 72% people don't write. Why, you know? They think that they don't die. Well, they think they may die, but I'm not going to die so soon. I have some time. What a foolishness. Do you know do I know that when I'm going to die? Huh? 72%. So this is the situation. That means what? You should write of the will as soon as possible. So that you should be clear. Nothing on my name. Zero. I come naked and go naked. Very simple. We all know that. This comes with the knowledge. You should have this knowledge. This is practical. I'm not talking in terms of theory or, I'm just talking the, truth. Naked truth I'm speaking. Yeah. One of my relatives told me because his father did not rally, he died in an accident. And after his father left, they have to struggle a lot to get the properties back on their name, so much struggle. One time they said that, why did he do that? And if he would have not done that, we would not have worried about anything. We just live whatever according to our karma. Because so much is there and it is not on our name, we don't know what to do. It's like just like, you do 1,000 sit-ups and I'll give you 1 crore rupees. What is going to happen here? You cannot leave crore rupees. Huh? And at the same time, you cannot do this 1,000 sit-ups. If you do 1,000 sit-ups, you will die. After dying, you will get to crore rupees. What you are going to do? No, I don't want to do. I don't want to die. But 1 crore is there. You are in the between 1,000 sit-ups and 1 crore rupees. Your life is will be, here and there, here. You are looking there, looking here. This is our material life. Practically for everybody. And in this time, we lose our time. In this business, looking that, looking this, looking that, looking this, time is past. Hare Krishna. Right? That's why now we have to, yes, how much I need, how much I want to enjoy. Yes, there is, as it's not a real enjoyment, it's a false, but at least, yes, try to enjoy. Don't be a miserly fellow. Pisinari, in Telugu. We call it as pisinari. Miserly fellow. What is miserly fellow will do? You just check his bank account every day. Is there, is there, is there, is there. You know what is the difference between animals and human beings? Can anybody tell? What is the difference between animals and human beings? Let me see who will find out. What is the difference between animals and human beings? Who will say?
They don't have worries, Prabhuji, animals.
Okay, very good. Any
They
more?
live for the day,
Okay.
for that moment they live.
Yeah.
Always in the present tense.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you're almost there. Anybody else? We discuss in our morning classes. Who will tell? Who will remember?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, inquiry.
Inquiry. Okay. Anything.
And animals, they don't have spiritual inclination, Prabhuji. And
Okay.
humans have. And what is the meaning of life? They have that consciousness, higher consciousness we humans have to
Okay.
understand what is the life, what is beyond this life.
Okay. Anything else?
Hare Krishna
Second
Prabhuji.
question.
Hare Krishna.
మార్నింగ్ క్లాస్ వినలేదు ప్రభుజీ బట్ స్లో స్టార్టింగ్ మనం ఎస్ఎస్ఆర్ మొదలెట్టేదే అక్కడ కదా ప్రభుజీ ఆహార నిద్ర భయం
No, forget about it. It's not SSR. It's not SSR.
అవునా కాదు దట్ ఈస్ ద డిఫరెన్స్ కదా అంటున్నా
Yeah, difference is there, but not SSR. Not the points discussed in SSR. It's something beyond SSR.
వినలేదు ప్రభుజీ మార్నింగ్ క్లాస్
No, not in this one.
తెలీదు
For regular morning class, I always tell this.
అవునా
Yeah.
హరే కృష్ణ ప్రభుజీ, ప్రకృతి నియమాలని ఉల్లంఘించేది
Okay, that's all. It's all, of course. Yeah, that is there. I'm not saying it's wrong, but it's right only. But no, I'm not looking for that. I don't think if anybody remembers. Okay, I'll tell you that. The difference between animals and human beings is, uh, I know it in Telugu. I'm just trying to put it in English.
Hare Krishna. Is it they can think and animal
Think?
cannot think?
Do you think the animals don't think? Don't think? Do you think the animals think better than human beings?
Okay.
Sometimes animals are much better in thinking than human beings are. I don't think. సో తెలుగు జంతువులకేమో తింటే తృప్తి, మనుషులకేమో ఉంటే తృప్తి. మనుషులు ఏం చేస్తారు? వానికి ఉండాలంతే. బ్యాంక్లో ఉందా, సేఫ్లో ఉందా, లాకర్లో ఉందా, ఉంది, తృప్తి. తినకపోతే విల్ బి లివింగ్ ఆన్ he will be living without eating because it is there. I can eat later. In that way, he can live for in a month just by looking at it. By hope. The hope is there. I will live on that. Whereas animal is not like that. Animal has to eat it. It should be in its stomach. Then only it will be happy and satisfied. Well, I killed a nice deer and I'll keep it there. I'll eat tomorrow. No. It's hungry, kill, eat, get off. Something left, don't want to put it in the fridge. And it won't come back to eat that. Okay, I killed yesterday, let me eat that. No. But human being? No, not like that. Just have to keep and be happy and be satisfied. It is there. Thinking that I will enjoy tomorrow. The tomorrow will never come. Before the tomorrow, he will die today only. But he will think that no, I will enjoy tomorrow. That's what Maharaj said. So that's why people, they never spend whatever they keep on earning. When are you going to spend? When are you going to enjoy? The purpose of your earning is to enjoy. But this fellow develops enjoyment in earning only, thinking that I will enjoy some other day. In this way, this material world is going on. That's why people are building, accumulating. For that, we should appreciate Americans. You know what they do? Whatever that comes, they'll just quickly spend it. They always look for next paycheck when it is coming. But Indians are not like that. Okay, how much? If you 100 rupees comes, 50 rupees saving. 50 comes, 25 cents. 25 comes, 12 rupees saving. That always goes something. It's good one way, but that should not become a way to keep accumulate and again come back. If you're fortunate enough, you come and enjoy. Otherwise, you'll be coming back to save it, to protect it. You know the story of Kailash. Kailash is always come back in the form of a dog, in the form of a snake, in the form of his own grandchild. This is philosophy. Yes, this is the true. So that's what Prabhupada mentions here. What is that? Yeah, sense gratification, self-realization, sense gratification, self-preservation. This is the middle way. Self-preservation. How much I need to live my life peacefully, spiritually, peacefully. That's all we need. I need to work 8 hours. I'll work 8 hours. Whatever comes, I'll take. There is one devotee. He's in IT. He always says, Prabhuji, I am getting whatever I need. How much I need, I am getting. If I do little extra work, I'll get more, but I don't want to do that. I am happy. My boss is happy with me. I just spend 8 hours, right, with all my other things, and that's enough. If I put little effort, if I show some little interest, I'll get definitely double my salary, but I'm not going to do that. Enough for me. That's called satisfaction. Balance. It's called balance. Work-life balance. Some people, life is work. Work is life, life is work. They work for 18, 20, 24 hours. Leaving everything aside, family, friends, everything aside. Work.
That is why Narayan Murthy is suggesting to all Indians, Prabhuji.
What he says?
He says that every week you have to work 70 hours and more.
He said
Then,
that?
then only that there was a lot of controversy on that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That means it means you ask to work more or work less.
He asked to work more. We
Oh, he
were
asked to
thinking
work.
it was the context of China versus India. So where China is 40 years or 50 years ahead of us. So
Hmm.
then there was an interview on TV. Then he said that yes, if we want to go there, we have to work 70 hours a week instead of 40 hours or 38 hours. That is what
Oh,
his statement. And this was very controversial
nonsense.
two
That is
months
not.
back, maybe 2, 3 months back.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah. See, our Shastra is clearly telling. See, you have to engage your, give enough work to body, less work to mind. That means what? The remaining time given mind should be thinking something else.
mhm.
Body for iha, mind for apara. Iha para. Two things there. Yes, your body should be nicely engaged, nicely, tired so you can get nice sleep.
Correct.
And mind should be free, thinking about the other things. But we do opposite. Our body never tires. Our mind is always fully engaged 24 hours using cell phone in our hand. One case. Where is the happiness, you tell me? Bodily happiness is not there. Mental happiness is also not there. Forget about spiritual happiness. So what is the point? Sense gratification, self-realization. At least to do the self-preservation. Self-preserve. Self means Atma. Preserve the self. To, pursue the goals of life. That's all. Okay. Where is that? Okay, now. So to accept more material enjoyment means to bind oneself more and more to the miseries of material existence. Right? More wealth, more women, and false aristocracy are some of the demands of the materially disposed man because he has no information of the benefit derived from Vishnu worship. Yes. By worshipping Vishnu, what he is going to get? There is no information. That's why we are chasing all these things. False aristocracy. Beautiful word. Right? We have got so much false pride, false respect. Right? We are always looking for this. It's false. Somebody is respecting your body. If you look, if you dress nicely, if you look nicely, people will respect you. But are you that dress? Are you that body? And we disrespect or we look down on the people who are ugly, not dressing nicely, not looking nicely. But ultimately, we are all the souls. According to our karma, somebody has a better dress or better body. Body is a dress. Somebody is, ugly body, ugly dress. But we see externally and we judge. Last night I was hearing lecture. What is that? Judging. Yeah, he said nice statement. I liked it. What he said is, we are the best judge for others. We are the best liars for ours.
True, Prabhu.
Isn't it? We
Yeah.
judge others so nicely, so quickly. At every moment, we keep on judging.
Yeah.
When it's come to ours, we are liars. We are highly paid liars. We justify everything, whatever we do. When I heard the statement, it like I got a slap on my face. Slap. Hare Krishna, what is this? This is true. Isn't it? This is Aksharala true. Huh? So, yeah. So, point, what is the aristocracy? Best, false aristocracy. Uh, yeah. So, by Vishnu worship, one can derive benefit in this life as well as in life after death. He is giving so much information. People are, why you are saying Vishnu? Why you are all Vaishnavas, you are against Shaivas, fighting is there, killing each other. But here is telling. Vishnu means in the mode of goodness. Right? When you worship Vishnu, when you worship mode of goodness, what are the benefits? This is practical. Well, am I not going to get to, if I worship Tamoguna or Rajoguna? No, we don't get. It's not like it's not only the person, but the quality associated with that person. That also we have to see. But people are so blind, they can't see that. Fanaticism, ego. Whatever I do is the best. My way is the highway. My way is the best way. Others are, not. That's where we are suffering. But we don't go, right? We don't follow the Shastra. We don't read the Shastra. Because that's called fanaticism. And there should be some common point, yes. Bhagavad Gita is the common. Bhagavad Gita is common. Why don't you read? No, I don't read. I'll read whatever I want to read and I'll accept whatever I want. Okay, then suffering is inevitable for you. Okay, forgetting these principles, foolish people who are after more wealth, more wives, and more children worship various demigods. The aim of life is to end the miseries of life and not to increase them. Oh, big purport, I thought it's over. Okay. So now for material enjoyment, there is no need to approach the demigods. Okay, that is also there. Okay, well, very good. If I don't get to, if I don't go to Devatas, I don't get material. No, it is not that. If you go to the Vishnu also, he will give the material enjoyment because all the matter is coming from him only. The demigods are but servants of the Lord. As such, they are duty bound to supply necessities of life in the form of water, light, air, etc. One should work hard and worship the Supreme Lord by the fruits of one's hard labor for existence, and that should be the motto of life. So one should be careful to execute occupational service with faith in God in the proper way, and that will lead one gradually on the progressive march back to Godhead. So Lord Sri Krishna, when he was personally present at Vrajdam, stopped the worship of the demigod Indra and advised the residents to Vraja to worship by their business and to have faith in God. Worshipping the multi demigods for material gain is practically a perversity of religion. So this sort of religious activity has been condemned in the very beginning of the Bhagavatam as Kaitava Dharma. There is only one religion in the world to be followed by one and all, and that is the Bhagavad Dharma, or the religion which teaches one to worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead and no one else. Can we read this to people outside? They will count us, count us as other what do you call Abrahamic religions. So they are also talking about one God. Here also talking about one God. What is the difference? They are saying, well, my God is great. Here also we are saying, my God is great. What is the difference? There is exclusivism, there is polytheism, there is includism. Three things. Exclusivism is nothing but my way is highway. If you don't worship my God, you will go to hell. Or if you don't worship my God, I'll kill you. Whoever is not worshiping my God, all will be killed. That's called exclusivism. That's nothing but the so-called Christianity and Islam. Right? Then there is polytheism. Polytheism means, well, there are so many gods, everybody is equal. You can worship anybody, you can get anything, you can go to anybody, all these things. It's called polytheism. That means there are so many gods. Then what is called inclusivism? Inclusive. Yes, worshipping all the gods is not gives the same result. Every worship gives some kind of, but everybody will be marching on the path. Everybody is advancing to the higher goal. The higher goal is one. You will come to know. This is called inclusivism. Everybody is included. So Sanatan Dharma is nothing but inclusivism. But generally people think the Sanatana Dharma means everybody, polytheism, everybody is, so many gods are there, everybody is equal, you can worship anybody, you can get anything. No. Sanatana Dharma is very clear, there is only one God. There is multiple God, there is no meaning. There is no meaning of God. So, one God is there. You can worship so many gods, but all of them are help you to march, help you to progress towards that one God. That is Bhagavad Dharma. Right? So, yeah, that's all. So, that is Bhagavad Dharma. So, we are following Bhagavad Dharma, the religion which teaches one to worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead and no one else. Ultimately, what happens? We go to that only. Once you understood, you will spend his whole time worshipping that one God. But that should happen gradually. Okay? Hare Krishna. So, we'll stop here. Making sense? Useful? How? If it is making sense, how? Useful, how?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Prabhuji, how keenly you observe the life, I feel, Prabhuji. How do you remember so many real life examples and you apply our philosophy and then you include in your preaching? I'm really amazed with that, Prabhuji.
Hare
Because we
Krishna.
forget our, because we tend to forget all our whatever happened. I don't remember what happened throughout the day. Seriously. How do you
Hmm.
remember? I feel sometimes. And you are applying that knowledge also, Prabhuji. Very nice, Prabhuji.
Our day-to-day life, right? So that's day-to-day thinking, So I'm not telling something great or, it's our regular life. We are all in the same boat, isn't it? We are all in the same boat. So, yeah. Yep. Anything else? Anything? Other
Prabhuji,
questions?
I have one question.
Hmm.
See, Prabhuji, in the general, no, I see that people know they have this thinking that Krishna is, suppose there is a group of non-devotee, okay,
Mm-hmm.
and what they are discussing is like Krishna is just the incarnation. They never
Mm.
think Krishna is the Bhagwan.
Mm.
Okay. Suppose if that is happening in front of you, how do you take it, Prabhuji?
Okay, what can we say? See, if they are okay, at least if you are thinking Krishna is incarnation, okay, then what are you doing? First of all, I ask, okay, your judgment is right or wrong, I don't care. But what are you doing? See, I tell you, whenever my friend is there, when I was started worshipping Vishnu, he said that no, 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 we should do. No, what he said is, hold on, I tell you what. Yeah, yeah, very interesting. This is. I was chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. You know what did he ask?
Mm,
My dear friend, you are starting with Krishna,
mm,
but who is first? Is Rama first? Is Krishna first? In his
mm,
entire life, he never thought about Rama. He never thought about Krishna. Zero connection.
mm,
When I
mm,
said, when I said Hare Krishna, he said, "Why are you starting with Hare Krishna? Why should you? Why don't you start Rama?"
yeah.
So people are like that. Their idea is that they don't care about Rama. They don't care about Krishna. They just want to
Mm,
oppose you. They just want to against you. They just want to do something against you. That's all. They just want to put you in trouble. They just want to put you in doubt. That's all. For them, okay, yes, Krishna is the incarnation. So what about it? Tell me what it is for you. What are you taking out of it? Yes, worship Krishna is an incarnation. Yes, Krishna is also an incarnation. Who said that it's not an incarnation? Avatara. Yes, yes, came down. Worship him as Avatara. You tell me what are
mm,
you doing? That's first question. What are you doing? Why are you doing? Very important. I'll put them on the
mm,
line. Boss, tell me what are you doing? Yes, I accept your
mm,
comment. I don't have any problem. What are you doing? They don't do anything. They simply sleep. I tell you, they simply sleep. Just eat and sleep.
Yeah,
Right?
Prabhuji, they are telling without reading anything, I think. They're not even.
Yeah. They just want to have an argument. That's all. They
Yeah.
just
You,
want to do.
Prabhuji, you rightly said, Prabhuji, when there was Pran Pratishtha day was there, no?
Hmm.
So we were having here procession, no, in our My Home Church.
Hmm.
So in our procession, I started with our mantra, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. We say Krishna first, no?
Hmm.
Then the ladies were saying, no, it is your ISKCON's mantra. We say Hare Rama only first, we will go with that. That's what they were saying, Prabhuji.
People are fanatic. They don't see. So okay, do it. I said, okay, do it.
Yeah.
Do it. What's the
Yeah,
problem?
I
I don't
think,
know.
Mataji, we did it, and after sometimes they agreed to Hare, and then it was continuously we are chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. So I
But
think
it,
it
No,
was,
it comes
no,
in
no.
yeah,
circle, Prabhuji.
But
Once
Prabhuji,
it comes in circle, it does not matter whether it is Rama first or Krishna. Because
no,
yes,
once
no,
you
no.
start continuously
Prabhuji,
saying it,
Yeah.
it does not
yeah,
matter.
Krishna came later now, so we need to start with Krishna, the latest version of the.
that is what Mahalingam Prabhuji was giving last Saturday one talk of a free will. So I
Yeah.
think everybody has given a free will. So everybody is exercising that privilege, that power.
Yeah. Yeah. See, just
Also,
people.
the even the incarnations, they keep coming in a cycle. So we cannot say who's first and who's last. There is
Yeah.
another statement
That is
like
also
that.
there. Yeah. So it's cycle going on, 360 degrees going on. Which is what you tell me. People, yeah, they don't have that. They just want to. Okay. So hopefully we'll
Also
continue.
for that
Here in
case, Prabhu.
the
Either, bro.
Yeah, Mataji. Yeah. So that the US thing, right? Free will, the will, if they don't right, they'll fight the case, and I think the lawyers will take 60 to 70% of all your uh,
Oh,
wealth.
really? Ah,
Yeah, it's all gone to the lawyers and courts and all that. 60-70% will be lost.
Krishna. Ah. When I
Hare
heard it, I was
Krishna,
really scared
Hare,
actually. What
Hare
is this
Krishna,
nonsense?
Sridhar Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
Hare
Great.
Krishna, Prabhu, Kamal Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
But in India, it automatically comes to the kids, right?
Yeah.
It America, it doesn't come like that. You
No,
have
you have
to
to fight
Yeah.
the case.
you have to express it clearly.
No,
Clearly, you should express.
it goes to dogs, Prabhuji. Yeah.
It go to dogs, huh? Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, today
Yeah.
only I used to follow on US some blogs related to counseling,
Ah,
and one 20-year-old person wrote that he got 500K, $500,000 as a bill from his grandfather.
hmm.
So he want to retire early and want to enjoy life. Something
Oh,
he was put that question to counselor to like for guidance. Like 20
oh,
years old guy got 500K. It's like 0.5 million, I think,
yeah.
and he didn't know what to do with that one.
What to do with that?
Yeah.
Hare Krishna. Yes, bro. Okay.
so according to you, Prabhuji, when one should write the will?
As soon as possible. After the class ends, you go and write the will.
My friends, they sat
That is
like two,
really
3 years
scary,
ago.
Prabhuji, when you said that, no,
Huh.
that whatever you have stored the money, just because you have not spent, then you have to come back again just to spend. That is really scary to hear
That's
it,
scary.
Prabhuji.
That's true, Madhuri. See, in the history, there are so many incidents happened. I know today in 2024, I know one family. In their family, rich family, their father has come as dog in their house. When I go to when I go to their house, the dog comes to me because I'm their family friend. So that
Mm.
person knows me very well. As soon as I go there, the dog comes and sits with me. He will
Mm.
bark at everybody. But when I go, he won't bark.
Wow.
Mm.
He knows me clearly.
Mm.
Yeah, he knows me because that person I know is very attached to the family. A little stingy fellow. So many things are there. He has come as a dog in their family. I clearly see that. For
That
me,
is
that's
what
a
that is
huh?
what you are saying, Prabhuji. Today you are saying that don't save too much and don't just
Exactly. Don't save
spend
too
it.
much. It's dangerous.
Yeah.
First of all, make sure that when we are leaving this body, nothing should be on our name. Clear.
Mm.
Come naked, go naked. That's it. That should be point. After coming to Krishna Ganj, at least learn that. You apply that. Apply that. Don't keep. We don't need. Krishna is there to take care of us. Krishna is taking care of so many people. Krishna will take their. Can't Krishna take care of us? Krishna is taking trillion, trillions of living entities. We think that, well, Krishna, who will take care of me? That means you don't believe in Krishna. You don't.
Prabhuji, my
Hmm.
grandfather died 10 years back, and when he left, there was a zero property. He never built any house.
Okay, very
All
good.
like, and then he was having only one iron box in
Ah,
which some old coins and some few things belongs to his clothes, one or two pairs.
ah,
And then he was having some 15, 20 this books, Ramayana and all. And
ah.
maybe I think 1 or 2 lakhs rupees in bank, my uncle is. Nothing he left. There was no dispute came, no fighting between. There was 7 brothers like my father and
Hmm.
2 sisters. There is no division of property, nothing. There is
కొత్తది
nothing
పెట్టా
to nothing to
Yes.
distribute also.
అది వద్దన్నావుగా.
Yeah.
Like that, I saw that positive outcome. He not accumulated anything.
Probably we should meditate on it. I'm telling you seriously.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
at least whether we worship Krishna or not, at least these things should be taken care. If we really have some faith and philosophy and some scripture, these things, I'm thinking seriously. I already started on it. So yeah.
But Prabhuji, as we are attaching Krishna, no, that detachment is really happening, Prabhuji. That's what I feel, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
When I observed in me, I was thinking actually when I read in the Shastra first how to detach, it was written. But then the more we are attached to Krishna, automatically we are getting detached to the family, to the whatever, our everything,
Yes.
our house, everything, Prabhuji.
That happens. But Krishna does that, yes. That is the greatness of Krishna consciousness. Without your knowledge, you are already detached. Yep. Okay. So there are no more questions. We'll end it here. Thank you very much for your time. Grandhara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Shri Prabhupada ki
Yeah.
jai.